here, reporting live from the center of the vortex. It's actually, I don't even know what time it is. It's probably like almost 10:30 at night here. And I'm just now wrapping up for today. What a long day today was. It started at 7:30. And so, man, what a wild day today was. So let me flip the camera on. I want to show you what we were working on today. What get you caught up on the latest update. So as you can see, I finally got done with all of the plumbing here. And what's up there, Ellen? So check this out. So if you guys remember, I showed you last week what I was going to be doing here with my plumbing design there. And as we come in and we put our new sink cabinet here, you can see it pretty much ends right here. So I had to move the pipes. I had to like cut and redo and reroute all of our pipes in here. What's up there, David and Bufunga and Earl? Hey, 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 hey. So if you recall, this hot water thing right here, this hot water pipe was sitting over here, and it was previously touching the cold water pipe. So you can see what I did. I started in the back and I rerouted it upward and around the back of the stack and then back over to here where I put a double valve on there. And so this will be for the hot water faucet, and this one will be for the dishwasher here. What's up, JMC Enterprises? Yes, I am working overtime big time today. And what kind of sink are we getting? Well, we're going with one that the granite company has, and they're usually about 8 inches or 10 inches deep. I forget. And then on this side here, on the cold water, we have another dual. See, this is how you're supposed to do your ice maker lines, guys. You put a dual shutoff valve. This one is 3/8 inch. This one is 1/4 of an inch right here. See that? And that is the one that goes to your ice maker line. Too many lazy contractors will come into your house and they're too lazy to do this, and they'll just screw a saddle valve on, which is a violation of plumbing code, and too many people end up with very expensive floods there, you know. And yeah, pretty late, says Rowan. Yeah, this is, I didn't even, I was expecting to be done here by 3, but all of the rerouting that we did, and then this bottom part here goes into the toilet and then in the other bathroom there, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to undo what they did, because they did some pretty foolish stuff too. But anyway, we took what was just a complete total mess here and just made it a lot nice and clean. Now I do have to add, like, see how it kind of wiggles a bit? I do need to get some straps. I went to Ace Hardware. They were out of the stupid 1/2 inch pipe straps there. And Ben C says, project coming along nice, Jeff. Looking at the past vids for the Milwaukee 2-tool drill pack out for 149. Can't find it anywhere. Yeah, I must have got the last one in Broward County like a week ago Friday when you guys saw me do that live stream where I got it. So yeah, so we have this done here. Now let me show you what we did in the bathroom on the other side of that, because this was a mess. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't. It must have been from a previous remodel or something. But see, this is what they had coming out of the wall. Let me show you this. So they had 2 shark bites. And the reason why they did it like this, and I'll show you down here, the hole for the pipe is directly behind the toilet instead of like coming out over here somewhere. So you can see what I had to do. I had to wrestle with this thing for an hour to get it to release, and because you can't pull it out. There's really not a whole lot you can do there. So I just ran my own copper pipe and did this to it, and I put a new stainless steel belted hose on there, and the thing's running perfectly now. And see, now you can actually get to it. Before, this valve was way down at the bottom at the back of the toilet. Now this is not ideal either. I mean, we're going to strap the pipe down on the other side of the kitchen wall, but there's really nothing else you can do because we can't drill any more holes through this tile. This is nice tile, and we weren't going to do that. But man, and just to show you what a wreck this place is, I mean, look, the water doesn't shut off on the sink here. They got a bad, so I always have to turn the water off at the valve when I leave every night. And then they got the cracked, I guess a previous tenant that they had in here cracked it. So yeah. So some of the cabinets came. Yeah, there's our wood. I brought all the wood today because what we're going to do, let me show you in a second here. Here's the cabinets in case you guys missed it, didn't see it last time. See, and this is nice because it's got the full extension drawer, right? And then watch this. Nice soft close. Boing, bada bing, bada boom. And I just see Eugene showed up, and Word One also. And JoJo6 says, my main valve to my home is a shark bite. Uh-oh. Hey, as long as it's outside, you know. What were we going to look at? We were going to look at something. Yeah, we're getting a lot of use out of all of our gear today. You know, for sure the rocket light here. And I'm trying out my new ring light. This is actually made for people that do like, you know, live streams on YouTube, kind of like me, but I already have a bigger one on my desk. And I've got this big old bright boy here from that's actually Home Depot's own brand. And then I was playing with our new Flex Volt Advantage here, the 999. We were doing some big drilling through that hole back there, through that wall to get everything done here. And let's see, somebody says that pipe will never pass code behind the crapper. Oh, yeah, nothing we can do about it. Yep. And Mr. Robert Bates checked in with a $50 super chat. Thank you so much, Robert. And he says, some more dollars for your giveaways for your viewers. Hope you have a great night. Well, thank you, Robert. Yeah, we were busy picking up. I have so much stuff piled up. We might do a live stream Sunday night to introduce the prizes. And that's if I can get them all loaded up on the prize website. The Gleam. That's the website that we use to manage our giveaway. So if we can do that and get them loaded up on Saturday, we'll start the ball rolling on Sunday, and then we'll reconvene again a week from Sunday at that same time. And JMC says, Jeff, do you ever use shark bites? There's 2 times that I use a shark bite. If I'm working on something like this, and I have to run, or if I have to leave for maybe the day or go for a long time to go find parts, I will put a shark bite end piece on, an end cap. Once in a blue moon, I've used a couple of them, but only for temporary use. But then there was another exception, and that is at my house and my friend's house, my neighbor, we both have that illegal polybutylene gray plastic piping that's no longer allowed. And under my kitchen sink, in order to mate up to that and cut the old valve off that was, you know, leaking and defective, I had to use a shark bite, which has a poly to copper transfer on it. You know, it converts from poly to copper, and then you can use copper and then put one of these on, you know, like normal. So that's the only other time I would use it, and it's outside the wall where I can see it. So I will never put one inside the wall. So it's really for emergency use or for when you have absolutely no choice whatsoever there, you know. And it looks like Mr. Bates is in full Bates mode tonight. He checked in with another $49.99 super chat. Thanks again, Mr. Bates, for that. Yeah, I mean, the shipping's killing us right now. We probably spent over $500 on shipping last month. And by the way, I sent something to one of our prize winners on December 15th through the United States Post Office, and he got it on the 8th. And I ordered my Kaizen foam for my Tough System 1.0 box, and they sent it on the 20th of December, and I got it 2 days ago. I'm like, holy cow, the post office is running low. Yeah, so I have here our this is our insulation R19, because what we're doing up here, if you recall, remember there used to be a soffit here, guys, and we tore down that soffit, and there's an empty space up there now. So we're going to fill that with that R19 insulation. Then we have to put up some blocking, and then we have to run a strip of ceiling drywall all the way across the top there. We're going to do some fire block foam across there, some caulking and some fire block foam. And then what we're going to do is, if you can see where each one of these blue stripes of tape are, we're going to do a pressure-treated 2x4 laying this way. And we're making for ourselves a 1.5-inch thick cavity. So you can see one of our electric boxes is already right there. And so we're going to frame it out, and then this whole wall is going to be drywall. There won't be any more cement wall or anything. And hey, check this out. So I bought, to put behind where the stove is going to be over there, see back over there in the corner, one of these giant access panels. So if something ever goes wrong behind the bathtub, which is right there, they'll be able to get in there and get behind it and do some magic there, you know. I may even put another one in over this way here. We'll see. So yeah, that pipe behind the toilet would not pass code because they don't like that. It'll be held in place better when we strap it on the other side. But see, normally you'd want this to just come straight out of the wall. Like it just can't be done, guys. There's two brick walls there between us and the other side, and we just can't do that, you know. So I figured I made what they already had in there better and more sturdier, and we're going to cement all of that up in there, and it will work out just fine. So, yep, these are the things that happen sometimes on the fly. And yeah, what are you going to do? You have no choice. What can you do? I know what the city guys are going to say. They're going to say, well, you can't have that. But, you know, once in a while, you cheat a little bit. You make it as safe as you can. You make it as reliable as you can. And that's that. Some of these older houses, it's like really hard to do stuff in. Like, so this cast iron stack, we would like to get rid of, but we can't. We're not going to go digging into the foundation. And then here we have cement block walls all the way. What are we going to do there? At my other friend's house, when we did this 2 years ago, he had just a stud wall. We tore the whole wall down and we built a whole new stud wall. And then the plumber came in and got rid of the stack, and that thing weighs a ton too. And by the way, we're not sure if this is a crack on here or if it's just the paint cracking. Sometimes the paint gets kind of bubbly-ish and flaky-ish, and it balloons out over the years. So either way, there's nothing we can do about that. We're probably going to just put some silicone over it. Remember, this is not a high-pressure pipe there. There's no 60 psi there. It's a stack. So the water is going to go in through here. It's going to go down there, and then the air goes up that way. So this is the dry vent. There's the wet vent going down there, right? But it's not under pressure like these copper pipes are. See, and these are going to have to be strapped. I'll have to get some blocking over here and strap these. But yeah, we pretty happy with the way this turned out. It was all day affair. And then I had to go buy the sheets of drywall. I bought 4 sheets of fire code drywall that are 5/8 inch thick here for the kitchen. And we stacked them on top of my new Lexus SUV. And I was able to drive down the road at 40 miles an hour with them nicely held in place there. And I think Mr. Bates checked in again with another one or two. Man, you know, it's like so many of them. He's in full Bates mode right now. They fly right by, and I can't even count all of them. So, anyway, Word One says plumbing and electrical are my 2 weak spots. Yeah, that's an area where we're always learning, always learning. You know, and then a lot of guys have switched to PEX already. PEX probably would have been a little easier in this house here. You know. Yeah, Nerdy Mr. A says time for a trailer. Yep, that would be. I wouldn't mind owning a warehouse. If I had been that guy that won that Powerball thing the other night, man, I'd be buying one of those warehouses, some giant warehouse, and then renting out the other units to other people, you know. Yeah, so Robert P says pressure treated in the interior. Is that okay? Yeah, in fact, it's actually required as the base plate. So you see that piece of wood down there, the base plate for this stud wall? That is really, and that was probably done 40 years ago. That's supposed to be pressure treated lumber. Whenever you have anything in contact with concrete walls, the code here requires it to be pressure treated lumber in case there's ever a leak, any kind of moisture gets in there. The pressure treated lumber won't rot away like other wood will. And then here in Florida, they have this law, and this is an interior wall, so I don't know if the law still, not law, but it's a code. The code says that anytime you have wood up against concrete blocks like this, it has to be pressure treated lumber. And so normally the way they do it on the exterior walls here is instead of like the 2x4s like I'm laying down, they do these little furring strips, these little, I don't know, 1x2s or 1x1s sometimes, and they just run them straight up the wall. And all it is just a screwing surface to hang your drywall on. But then that doesn't leave you much room for any kind of insulation. So what they normally do then is they use this kind of a metallic bubble, it looks like bubble wrap that they put in there, but it only gives you like an R3 or R4. That's why I can never figure out why they've never changed the building codes to require all houses exterior walls to be 2x6s, like this. and then stuffed with either, you know, R38 or some nice expanding, what do they call it? Is it closed cell? I think the closed cell foam is what you're supposed to have. Yeah, that's right. I like that one, Alan. Code only applies to other people's houses. Yeah, you know that, buddy. You know that one, man. So this was a long day, guys. I mean, I started at 7:30 this morning, packing up the truck and everything, and bringing all the plumbing parts that I purchased. And I guessed right. I mean, everything I planned on here was right, except when I decided to change my mind and go back and do that bottom thing that you see going into the toilet into the other bathroom, and I had to fix a few other things. I had to run back over to Ace, and they charged $12 for a 2 foot length of half-inch copper pipe, guys. $12. I paid $24 to get these two done. And I was running out, and I was like, I'll be damned if I'm going back to Ace and giving them $12 for another piece. So I took some of the old copper pipe. I found a reasonably decent section, couple of sections, and I buffed them clean here with my Scotch-Brite. This is what I use to like sand down and clean my copper pipes. So you can see, like for example, if I take a little bit here and look at the pipe here, you'll see it kind of cleans it off a little bit, brightens it up a little. So yeah, I was able to reuse some of the other pieces there for that. All right, well anyway, I got to get home, guys. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. It's been very, very, very late, very hard work today, and I'm ready to lose my mind. I got people calling me left and right. I got calls I got to return and everything. So anyway, hey, I hope you guys found this very informational. And thanks to everybody who donated tonight for the super chats. Those will help us buy more tools for the next giveaway. I got a lot of tools stacked up right now, guys, ready to just give away. And then tomorrow, I'm hoping to finish filming our tool review video for that DeWalt power cleaner. So just a little bit more work on the car with it, and we'll see it. And so, guys, thank you so much, and you guys all have a great evening, and we'll see you all on the next one. Later, y'all.